the line towards the ACC softball tournament finish line. Let's go ahead and we'll take a look at the league stage.
Benefit to Holloway. She is generally on or around the strike zone, not typically walking people.
This off speed is sent into center field. Chelsea Mack will make the grab, retiring Moore. Joined by associate head coach Kyle Jamison. As Alex Brown lifts this into left center field, Paige Garrity moving to her left makes the grab for out number 2. So 2 batters, 2 flyouts, 2 outs for the Cards. A softball top 25 is an outfielder. Drills this to the right side. So everybody in the outfield getting some action here in the top of the first. The Cards will grab their bat. We're gonna head to the bottom of the first frame. Typically doesn't give up extra bases.
Yeah, Spencer was 125 batting average against coming into the game in a recent series, and I think that's the big thing of why Bailey Richardson is someone to need a little proof, and she gave the Cardinals proof that they could get some things done.
Hess rolls a ground ball to pitcher Valerie Cagle.
Huge for the Tigers.
Chelsea Mack finding that 3-4 gap. And Mack is aboard with the single. Brazell, the senior transfer from Missouri. Little chopper, well played by Logaleo. Timed that bounce very well a bit. That catches the outside part of the plate to Richardson for a backwards K. Cagle's first, Louisville Strands 1. We're knotted up at 0 going into the second. Fort Myers, Florida. Drills this over the head of Garrity off the fence. Noller going for 2. And it's a stand-up double.
And having Taylor Roby on that Clemson staff. Cagle and Roby were both All-Americans last year. They compete in the same region, so they were both first team and second team All-Americans and
an RBI. Little chopper off the end of the bat. Richardson gets it over to Frizzell for out number 2. And Logaleo with the free pass as that pitch misses well outside the first free pass. Plate, the sophomore from Lithia, Florida, getting the start in the DP position. Bailey Richardson gets that over to Frizzell for the put out for out number 3. So Tigers strand a duo. Finds the 5-6 gap. Vanessa Miller starts her senior day at
balls, but she is going to be a short gamer here. Got the double tap on that one. Going to get the out call for being out of the box when the ball made contact with Garrity. So take a look.
Senior from Frisco, Texas. Gets it to Alex Brown, who is unable to apply the tag. Just goes ahead 2. The off speed gets Maddie Grant swinging. A great pitch there by Cagle. We're gonna head to the third. And the other assistants, Brian Sabatella and Dee Dee Morris. And Ariel Oda takes one off the helmet. A swing and a miss, and a punch out for Gabby Holloway. Brown with lots of pop in her bat and lots of speed, lays down the bunt. Frizzell unable to get to that ball in time and field that cleanly. Now to Mackenzie Clark. Off the end of the bat, and Bailey Richardson makes the grab before it hits the dirt for out number 2.
Handle.
Again, over to the right-hand side, and what a play by Bailey Richardson. Again, not her typical position, but Joanna looks pretty natural to
look at it. You know, number 2 and number 3 are both out, and so there's really not an opportunity for her to get innings off. So you have to be on mentally and physically. Fantastic outing. Only allowed 2 hits.
And what a play by Maddie Moore. Able to dig that ball before it hits the dirt.
Mac had a couple of really good ball placement opportunities yesterday as well in the game, and that's been something that has been a little bit difficult for her.
And another punch out for Cagle. She has retired the last 3 of 4.
Amongst the leaders in first place, and we still could. A lot of crazy things can happen.
Cagle looking to make it a 2-bagger, and it's a stand-up double into right center field. Skies this to the left-hand side. Giving chase is Paige Garrity, who will make the grab in foul territory. Val Cagle will tag and advance 60 feet to third base. The 1-1 to Logaleo is skied into left field. Cagle has her eyes on the tag and will trot across home plate for the first run of the ball game as Clemson takes the lead by 1.
For her, you get a little bit of flexibility when you have Cagle in the circle. You have a lineup spot that you can provide some flexibility with.
And a big punch out for Brooke Ray. Clemson gets 1 across the board. They take the lead.
Julep glasses have become a collectible.
Cagle plunks Frizzell. Frizzell takes it off the shoulder.
Need to be able to move the leadoff runner.
That catches the outside part of the plate, and Richardson can't believe it. Back-to-back strikeouts. Well, this will find the 3-4 gap, and a little running miscue by Pickle Winkler as not fielded cleanly by Garcia. Swing and a miss there, and a 6th punch out for Cagle will retire Garrity. A little check swing, and oh my gosh! Doo-doo-doot, doo-doo-doot. Ariel Oda making an outstanding catch in left center field. I thought for sure that
Could be interesting.
3-0. Does not catch, so Ariel Oda, 2 free passes, hit by a pitch by Gabby Hull. See Clemson at a 1-for-8 clip. This will find the 5-6 gap. A little check swing by Maddie Moore. Just puts it in play.
Absolutely, and we saw Thatcher do that to end the half inning.
On base percentage. Drills this up the middle. Oda has the wheel. And a single and an RBI for Alex Brown, making it a 2-0 ball game in favor of the Tigers.
It always comes back to the leadoff walk. You can see this ball just a little too much plate, but Brown's so aggressive, goes to get that, drives it right back up the middle. And I don't think Coach April's going to waste any time. I think we're going to get another pitching change here for Louisville. And not surprising on the pitching change either. I think it's something that
1 run has crossed the plate. Line drive to Daisy Hess. Nice defensive play. Well struck ball, but a great play by Daisy. Gatorade Player of the Year. It's named first team All-American by Max Prep. Extra innings. That high pitch, a swing and a miss, foul tip is caught by Goff behind the. Sent right back up the middle. Daisy Hess moving to her left, trying to get the ball over to Frizzell. Gets the out, and again, Riley Frizzell with the stretch. Able to get the out in. Athletes ready to take their finals and hit postseason running. A well-struck ball to Logaleo, not able to field that cleanly, and Maddie Grant is aboard.
now we've seen a few errors from
Chelsea Mack. Looking to get number 8. And another defensive miscue as Grant has the wheel and slides across home. Kylie Goff with some speed and is safe, and it's a tie ball game. And Goff is hyped.
You see that happen so often on that ball down the line. If it gets away, there is nowhere for the ball to go. A sacrifice bunt to a 2-run scoring 3-base error. That is just so difficult, and your only hope is right field, and the trajectory and the angle that you have to take as a right fielder for that backup is so important. When we talk to young kids about, you know, it's not this play, it's the next play. For the right fielder, the next play is how quickly can you.
1-2, little chopper to the left-hand side. Maddie Moore not able to get the speedy Hess, had to take a step back in order to try and field that ball cleanly. Now Chelsea Mack is aboard. 4 straight balls. Play. Chopper up the middle. Hess with speed makes the turn. Mack now with that passed ball. 2 will score, and a huge double RBI for Riley Frizzell.
Ball into the ground, takes what she gets the height. You know, base runners are reeling. I mean, you are moving, you've got great speed, and the slide from Mack was a great job into third base because she's putting her body on the outside. She can see where the receiver is going to catch that ball. If you can slide into the glove of the receiver and put your...
So now it's Vanessa Miller. Sends this to left field. Oda is there. Frizzell will get back to third. Well struck ball just right at Oda. Got out to catch her and a strikeout. Another chopper up the middle. Moore is there. No play to be had. Garrity with some speed. Moore just opting to hold on to that ball as Frizzell crosses the plate.
Able to just give herself a chance with her speed. You can see it's outside the reach of Cagle, who's a tremendous fielder.
Thatcher, the freshman from Rock Falls, Illinois. Logaleo will squeeze this for the 3rd out as Clemson finally stops the bleeding. Louisville skies this into center field over the head of Chelsea Mack off the fence. And Garcia with a stand-up double. Looking to get things started for her Tigers. In of the series will be tomorrow at noon as this one finds the 3-4 hole. Good read there by Koff as action game 2 of the series. Off speed is drilled into the 3-4 gap. 1 will score. And a nice pinch hit there by Abby Vieira to get another run across the board. 5-3, still in favor of the Cards. 0-2 is foul tipped and caught for out number 1. And a punch out for Boo, her 2nd strikeout of the game. 6th, Maddie Moore at the plate. Saying she did go. There's back-to-back strikeouts for outs 1 and 2.
And we said, well, of course the 8-horse is going to win.
Of course.
That kind of year.
Payoff pitch swung on, sent into shallow left field. Paige Garrity makes the grab. So Clemson threatening, but only gets 1 for the Cards. Skies this to right center field. Garcia will make the grab and retire Grant.
And today, and that's been the difference maker in this game.
And talk about the perfectly timed jump. Logaleo. She's got some hops over there on the hot corner. This is drilled into left field. A great play there by Oda to get that on the 1-hop, but Daisy Hess diving first into second base. Speed to be able to make that a 3-bagger if that gets by Oda. And how about this? Chelsea Mack coming up big. Following that double up with a single into right center field, scores Daisy Hess from 2nd. Another run for the Cards.
And another great defensive play. Garcia cuts this ball down, or else Mack is standing on third. So this outfield play from Clemson has been great, but credit to Chelsea Mack. She has not done this all year, being able to drive balls into the grass. So that is, sometimes it's contagious. She does a great job.
Back up to Millie Thompson, but unable to field it. Alex Brown fires to first, retires Frizzell. As it's skied. Under it is Bailey Richardson calling off Daisy Hess. Out number 1 for the Cards. 0-2 to Noller. Swung on in the dirt. Goff able to pick that up and get it to Frizzell as Louisville is 1 out away from evening the series.
Well, we've talked all day about how Noller has been
able to do in game 1 of the series. But Cagle will get the single into left field.
Reset. You've got 2 outs. The task in front of you right now is Garcia.
First pitch delivery into Garcia, catches the inside part of the plate. Garcia 1 for 3 on the afternoon. Did have a double up the middle and scored a run against Boo in the 6th. Daisy Hess moving to her left, will step on the bag, and Louisville able to close the door. Joanna, an outstanding game 2.
It really was, and Louisville able to find some different ways to score some runs, but the pitching is really the story, piecing together outings from Holloway and Gray and Boo, and being able to score enough runs, to give yourself an opportunity to even the series. Great game from Louisville Cardinals.